Hi guys, and welcome to my first Isaac Binding of Isaac Rebirth video. I'm playing as Azazel, and I just wanted to showcase this run because, well, it's pretty exciting. A lot of things go down. So as you can see, I have my mini brimstone and I have the flight, which is pretty damn good. Also, if you didn't know, Azazel's a new character in Binding of Isaac Rebirth. And so the first item I get from the item room is I don't know the exact name, but it's the one that gives you the blue attack flies, and that is pretty damn awesome because that's a lot of damage increase. So there's this new feature in Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which is the extended rooms. So you have scrolling rooms, which is pretty cool. I enjoy that. So the first boss we fight is Pip, and a pretty easy boss fight, I'd say. One of the easier boss fights. I'm happy with that. Also, if you don't know, you start with black hearts as Azazel, which is a very interesting feature. It's kind of like Blue Baby from Binding of Isaac, who started with soul hearts. So I got Mom's coin purse, which contains pills. I got speed up, as you can see, and then I got speed down again, so got cancelled out. Pheromones, which I don't know what does exactly, and I got health up, which was a really good pickup because now I have an extra red heart. And we move on to the next floor, Salute 2. So I always make sure to charge my brimstone before I enter another room. So you have your attack ready because it does take a while to charge, and it's not the easiest thing to master. I mean, brimstone is good, but especially when you have a mini brimstone like Azazel and it doesn't have much range, you have to be really careful when you're using it. As you can see, the blue attack fly is doing a lot of damage. And over here, the good thing about this mini brimstone is it goes over rocks. And here I get one of the best items in the game, Infestation 2. I simply love this new item. Basically what happens is, as you'll see right now, when you kill a monster, you get, blue spiders. And so basically I just thought of this synergy. Whenever you have this item and a black heart, if you lose a black heart, all the monsters in that room get destroyed. So all the monsters turn into blue spiders. And now as you can see, I have an army, a freaking army of blue spiders. And I'm about to own this hunt. And if you didn't know, Hunt is one of the new bosses. So look at those spiders, they do so much damage. It's a pretty easy fight. The pattern, once you understand the patterns of the Hunt, it's pretty easy to kill. So I got the magic 8-ball shot speed up, which is good for brimstone because it charges faster. And the devil, I didn't really like that devil room, so I didn't take the contract. Because all it does is give you money, and I really don't need money on this run. Because at this point I have good attack, I have a army of spiders. So I'm just focusing on getting to the boss room as fast as possible without taking too much damage. And I picked up the pulse worm, not a bad trinket, but it doesn't really affect me brimstone. I really hate these monsters because they take a lot of damage. I mean, they tanky as hell. So these are what I like to call the human centipedes. I take a little bit of damage, to be honest, really stupid damage, but my blue spider army destroys them. I get a key, which is good. I can open the item room. More of these assholes. Oh, I hate them so much. The attack fly I'm getting from that zombie looking baby, really, I mean, it carried me for half this game, really. It still does a lot of damage. Got a few bombs there. Bombs are always good to have. And I lose another black heart, which is not good. At this point, I'm not doing that good. I want 2 hearts. I really gotta be careful. Thankfully, I get the Duke of Flies, which is really easy to kill. And I get range up, which is good because my mini brimstone is no longer a mini brimstone. And on to the next floor. As you can see, we're just going through bosses like crazy. I mean, it takes less than a minute to kill most of these bosses. Another easy room. The only problem I find with Azazel is charging the brimstone, because mastering that skill it takes some time. because you have the option of just letting the full effect of the mini brimstone go or quickly cancelling it. And usually what I do by mistake is I just cancel the brimstone because I don't want to get attacked. And not a good item. I got the poop, which basically spawns like poop, which is useless to say the least. I mean, you could get an item, but I really don't need it. New diglets, I like to call them. New type of monster in the game. At this point, I don't have a big army of spiders, but I do have a few. And this is one of the new beggars where you give coins, and there's a possibility of getting a random chest. I got this chest, and not the best thing. I got one of my keys back, so I wouldn't really say it was worth it. On to the next room. At this point, I'm trying to find my way to the boss because I want to just get to the mom as fast as possible. Because I really want the angel, because I didn't take the devil contract in the last floor, so I'm really hoping for an angel room. What I've noticed recently though is that in a lot of these Isaac Rebirth runs, you face a lot more champion versions of the monsters. Like, as you can see here, all of these monsters are champion versions. I take half a black heart over there. Easy to deal with. And I just want to check I just wanted to check what this room was. Because sometimes you get lucky and have cursed chests, which are really good. Because they spawn devil items. 2 keys, not a bad chest. I'd say worth. And one of the new bosses, and probably one of my favorites. Kind of like the Fallen, like similar theme. It's one of the devils, if you could call it. And yeah, I really like the lighting effects. I mean, he just makes the room dark, hence the name Dark One. He has the charge attack, and he has, I think, a laser brimstone type attack. Luckily, my black heart deals with him. And we get that angel room I was really wanted to do. And we got one of the best new angel items, I know. It's a Trinity shield, and basically it blocks all projectiles. And I mean every single projectile in the game. Apart from lasers. Lasers do not count as projectiles. So as you'll see, this will... this, along with the Infestation 2 and Zombie Baby, will carry me. So far I have some really strong OP items in my opinion. These are one of the new monsters, like ghost type monsters, and they take a lot of damage, like really tanky monsters. I had a really tough time against these ones. And I believe I take a heart's damage, I'm not sure. They go invisible, it's really hard to predict where they're going to be. Troll bomb. Another chest, I open it, I get goat head, which... well, I actually don't know what that does, to be honest. He accepts your offering, so... and we get these cool horns on our head, so I guess aesthetics. The brains, not a tough monster to deal with. My blue spiders take care of them pretty easily. Get another key. Oh, I really hate these things as well. Luckily, because of my flight, it's really easy to, the mobility that I have is really good against these type of monsters. Fistula, mini fistula. Again, very easy to deal with because of my flight and speed. What I've noticed is I have a lot of speed in this game. Took some stupid damage there, half a heart. So that decreases our chances of a devil room or an angel room. Easy fight there. Things are about to get very interesting very soon. So right now I'm just flying around killing these monsters, not much going on. And I was looking for the item and I find it. I really hate those. Those were a new type of monsters, and oh yes, here I got bucket flower. I really needed this item because I was really low on HP, and it was the perfect pickup because what I needed at that point was help. I had the damage, I had the attack flies, I had the spiders. All I needed was sustain. And now I had options of 2 tarot cards. I decided to go with the High Priestess because of the damage from the mom's foot, I guess you could call it, which does a lot of damage if used correctly, because sometimes the mom's foot can end up damaging you. I decided to check the room because I have the money, and I pick up the remote detonator because it's better than the poop, you know. And also pick up the soul heart because I'm 2.5 hearts isn't much, so I just wanted to get as much health as possible. It's one of the new bosses, a nice binding of Isaac Rebirth. Excuse me. And yeah, it's a poop monster, pretty much. Not a tough boss. And I accidentally find the secret room. And what a secret room! I got a black heart. I love the addition of the black heart. It's a really good item. Here we have. I hate the double bosses because it's so annoying. Luckily we faced these guys, and these are really easy to deal with because of my brimstone. Although to be fair, the smaller ones with the lasers are really annoying. But with my speed and the damage, I just melt them. Mom's underwear. I don't know why that increases your range, but it does. Find a devil room. I don't really like that baby. Basically, what it does is it leaves acidic blood trail behind you, which isn't that good. So I got 2 black hearts there and a soul heart, I think. So that was a good pickup. And at this point, I have a lot of health. I have good damage from the black hearts combined with my brimstone, attack flies, and spiders. Sorry about that viral message. So yeah, I'm just melting through these, I think they're called Gurglings, another new type of boss. And yeah, so we get a chest, which gave me that 1 heart that I needed. So we're back to full health, which is really good. And I think this is the mom floor, so we're looking to not take damage and just rush for the boss, because at this point I think I can take it pretty easily. And I lost a black heart, yeah. Really dumb move on my part. I was getting carried away, I guess. Luck down. Doesn't really matter much. I don't need luck at this point. 11 party. And I did fairly good against this in this room. Usually I take a lot of damage. I only took half a heart. So I was happy with that. See what I meant by the problem with brimstone? Is like if you charge it too soon, it doesn't do as much damage and you can cancel it. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I just wanted to check the shop to see if there's anything worth getting, but there wasn't really anything, so I just skipped. The faggots, that's what I like to call them. They have a fire attack, and yeah, more of these annoying assholes. You get through them pretty easily, and it's time for the boss. I got the lucky rock, which I'm guessing introduces you now. And yeah, this mom fight was not the easiest thing, because although I had the speed, I had too much speed, and I couldn't really tell where I was going to go in. And this mom foot, see, I used my tarot card at the wrong time and accidentally hit myself. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to stay away from the foot. The only problem with mom's fight is the amount of things you have to look out for. It's crazy. Yeah, destroying basically the mom. And as you can, you'll see soon enough after I kill the mom, there's this really cool new feature. Yeah, so we have the angel room, which is really good, and we get damage resistance, which is fucking amazing. So I think I take half heart damage from everything, or at least I think it's something like that, which I really needed, because I don't have that much health. And yeah, these are one of the new rooms added. So if you kill the mom in a set amount of time, you unlock this special room where you have to face 15 bosses consecutively. So they come in pairs. So this is the first pair of bosses. And yeah, this was one crazy room. Like, I really like this edition. And because of my flight and my brimstone, I can melt most of these bosses, but it's not easy. We have the Wretched, I think it's called, and a champion version of Chubb, which is really scary to look at. I mean, that face. I take a lot of damage here, but this room spawns a lot of hearts, red hearts, so I was pretty safe on that part. And yeah, this is me using my spacebar item effectively. I had a lot of bombs at that point, and I thought, I might as well use them, because I don't think brimstone alone would, be effective. Most of these bosses, especially this champion version of Chubb, really tanky. Like, they take a lot of damage. So I try to use as many bombs as possible. As you can see, the chub charges right into them and takes a lot of damage, which is always a good thing. Yeah, so a crazy room. Got the Duke of Flies and Pip. Never liked Pip, but because I have flight, that was a really good way to counter him, which is just standing on top of the rocks, because none of his attacks can like penetrate rocks. He doesn't have any ghost type projectiles, so that was good. So that's my tactic against Pip and champions that use projectiles. You basically stand near a rock, so that whenever they attack, you just move onto the rock. Like as you can see over here, I move behind the rock to dodge his attack. It's just very safe. I play very safe here because I'm already pretty low. I mean, it does look like I have a lot of life, but the fight I know is gonna get much tougher from now on. This boss not so bad, but I believe, yeah, they multiply. So they're one of those, kind of like Fistula. Each time you kill it, it becomes smaller versions of that. And here we have a Loki. Loki is probably one of the easier champions. I actually don't know what got me there. I think it was one of Loki's projectiles, I'm not sure. But yeah, Loki is a really easy champion to deal with. Doesn't have much health. Easy attack patterns to, dodge. And my Brimstone just melts him. And I really don't know what that black thing is called. Like, I don't know what, is that a champion version? I'm not sure. But yeah, we faced them earlier, kind of. And easy bosses, I'd say. The tougher bosses would be, I think, in my opinion, the Wretched, because their attack patterns is just so random. Like, you don't know where they're gonna jump exactly or how far they're gonna jump. And champions like Fistula, because they multiply so much. But if you do have flight and mobility, it's not the hardest fight. So yeah, the Fistula is really easy to deal with if you have Brimstone, because you can just melt multiple enemies in a row. So yeah, we have champion versions of all the bosses. We have champion versions of Chub, 2 champion versions of Monstro, which, oh my god, scary. Thankfully, I have the rock to shield me. And also, I forgot to mention, at this point while I was doing the boss battle, I was just focusing so much on the actual fight that I forgot my Trinity Shield, the item I got from the Angel Room, actually blocks projectiles. I wasn't using that efficiently, and I ended up taking a lot of damage for no reason. I accidentally picked up the Eternal Heart there because I was trying to dodge Chub's attacks, and then I just lost the Eternal Heart, which is okay, I guess. I mean, 1 Eternal Heart, not the best thing on my part, but this is one of the easiest champs. Sorry, what am I saying? One of the easiest monsters to face. Sorry, I've been saying champs all this time. But yeah, all you have to do is basically stand behind him or fly behind him and attack from behind, or attack in a circular pattern, as you'll soon see. And yeah, we have 2 special versions of Monstro. Pretty easy. Monstro 2 is probably one of the tougher monsters because of his laser attack, and I do get killed by his laser. Yeah, see there, because it's really hard to predict when you're like facing multiple bosses. It's hard to focus on, yeah, I take a lot of damage from Monstro here. Both of these monsters really tanky though. Like, they take a long time to die, even with my attack flies and Brimstone damage. Like, compared to the other bosses that I just melted, god, this took ages. But yeah, I really like this room. As you can see, the black version of Monstro, I know it's not really Monstro, but I don't know the exact name. It leaves this acidic black goo, which I think slows you, and you take damage as well at the same time. But since I'm flying, I can avoid all ground-based attacks, I guess you could call them, like acid. Yeah, so this black monster boss thing spawns mini versions of itself. We have another special champion version of the Wretched. Very annoying. I think this one blows up when it gets destroyed. I think that's what the black one means. But yeah, So as you can see, the fights are getting progressively tougher, and towards the end we face, I think, the 4 horsemen. Not at once, but I think it's, 2 by 2. And yeah. Okay, so the reason I really like fighting this particular boss, is because you spawn a lot of blue spiders, because each of the centipede shape round things give you a blue spider. And I also like facing the special kind of fistula, because you get blue spiders from each of the parts of fistula that you kill. I really hated this. Was probably one of the tougher fights, because this champion version of Pip, not only does he shoot lasers, but he shoots acid bombs. It's really tough to deal with. And that, I forgot what it's called exactly, but the mask is really annoying. Probably the most annoying boss in my opinion, because the way it just charges at you is really hard to dodge. And here we can see we're facing the horsemen. At least I think these are the horsemen. They're men on horses, so I think this one's Pestilence, the one I'm destroying right now. Yep, that was Pestilence. Got a few blue spiders. And at this point, I'm not too worried about tanking damage, because there are a lot of red hearts on the floor. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna tank the damage and, just go for them. Because at this point, I've been like in this same room for like, I think 10 minutes or 5 minutes at least. So I just really wanted to get it done with. So we have another pair of horsemen, and these are, in my opinion, the tougher ones, Death and War. Death summons these, I don't know what they are, but like sperm bombs, I guess. Really tough to deal with. And War is probably the easier compared to Death, because all he has is the charged attack. But I take some silly damage here. But as I mentioned, I was not really worried, because I could just tank the damage with all the red hearts lying around. So yeah, I'm just in his face, taking damage like a boss. And I think this is the second last pair, I'm not exactly sure. But we have the Fallen and another horseman. The Fallen, one of the tougher devil-based or devil-themed bosses, because it just has such a fast attack pattern. If you don't have speed, it's really hard to dodge. But as I said, I wasn't worried about health, so I was just tanking damage. And we unlocked the nail, which is a great item, and we also get an eternal heart, which is good. And we get the nod leaf, which is, it says unbreakable, but I'm not sure what that does. And into the womb we go. And I have to say, I love the new the way they redesigned all the rooms, especially the womb. Like the atmosphere in Rebirth is just beautiful. Like as you can see, the texture of the walls and just the audio, the sound, if you can hear it. I'm not so sure if it's loud enough, but you can actually hear the baby, the mom's heart sucking its thumb or something, It's like, it's a really cool atmosphere. These Diglett things, easy room. Man, I was so happy to get out of that, I think it was like, 30+Boss room. Crazy. Yeah, so far it's been a pretty insane Isaac run. We faced and defeated the first, mom fight, and we fought the 30+Boss room. We got 1 devil room, 2 angel rooms, so it's a pretty lucky run so far. And yeah, right now we're just trying to get through. These are really annoying, because they just move so fast, it's hard to dodge them. But yeah, I just went for the heart. It's got a lot of blue spiders, because those masks, each time those masks died, they gave me a blue spider, so that was good. I decided to go for the beggar, so what I could get, because I had like 30+ coins. I couldn't really do much with them, since there's no shop, I believe, or item room, I'm not sure. Yeah, but we got the box, which is really good item. We get a health, so we get our health back. We get the fork, which is not that good. I stick with the lucky rock for the luck, and we get the sun, which I can use it to heal in case I need it. Get a key, not that useful at this point. I really wanted to go for that devil beggar, but I don't know. I didn't want to risk losing any more hearts, because at this point I just wanted to save all the hearts I could for the actual boss fight. Because this is where the game gets hard, because you don't know what boss you're gonna face, and usually the bosses from this point onward are really tough. These are really easy to deal with when you have flight, because you have the mobility. Oh, and the eye laser things. Again, easy fight, because I had fly, but if I didn't have flight at that point, okay, I really want to talk about this. So this is the first time I faced this boss, and I was really scared. But then, as you can see, it's attack pattern. It does projectiles. And what does my Trinity Shield do? Blocks projectiles. So basically I counter all of its attacks. Even as you can see, it summons spikes, but because I had flight, I countered that too. So I technically could not take damage from this boss. Got some HP up, I really needed that. I unlocked the challenges, the characters, which is good, I was happy with that. And we get a good devil room for once. I decided to pick up Guppy's Paw. I was kind of conflicted about this one, but the Guppy's Paw is a better space item because, well, I get the soul hearts, which I really needed because I needed the health at this point, because I knew Mom's Heart was not going to be an easy fight. So we spawn, and I was thinking about the arcade, but did I really need it? Because I had the damage, I had the flight, I had the Trinity Shield, which was going to carry me, I had the attack flies, the blue spiders. Overall, just really good. My build was really, really good. So yeah, this was a pretty scary room. I thought I was doing really good, but then I take some really stupid damage right towards the end and lose half a soul heart. Pretty stupid of me, if you ask. So yeah, at this point we're building up our blue spider army, as I like to call it. And you see the spiders that are stuck in the corner there? They end up joining you regardless in the next room. Like, they just spawn near you, so that's good. So it's good to like kill these monsters before the blue spiders get them, because if you kill them you get a blue spider, but if the blue spiders kill them you lose the blue spider for good. So that's why I was trying to get to the monsters before the blue spiders, but unfortunately that doesn't happen because the blue spiders are too damn fast. Sacrifice room, we really don't want that. And this is a new type of monster. I really don't know what they are. They look like brains, but they float and spit and make this disgusting noise. So this was a good room for me because a lot of poop monsters, and they gave me a lot of blue spiders. And as you can see, that is Mom's Heart. So yeah, here we go. I decided to focus the laser eyes at first because I really don't want them. They're really annoying. And the Mom's Heart in Rebirth has a completely new pattern, and it's amazing. Like, just the animation, it's like literally a beating heart. I really like this, the way they changed the attack pattern. And the more damage you do to it, the faster the attack goes, and you can see it gets really crazy. And at this point I can't dodge the lasers, so it was really tough to like constantly stay in a circle. But yeah, we won. I decided to check the devil room, and yeah, that's right, that is the way to Sheol. And at this point I'm pretty, stressed out because we faced the 30+ monster room, boss room. We faced Mom's Heart. I was like, do I want to risk it? I was like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna go. We came this far, might as well go all the way. And with my items, you never know. So yeah, that was not a good sign. The game just got harder. Oh god, I think that it's like technically a curse. What's one of the curses? So means you take more damage or something. But yeah, these are one of the new monster types. They go invisible and damage you. I made a mistake. I could have just stayed in that gap and they could not have gotten to me, but yeah, I decided to stay near the ground like an idiot. So right now we're just hoping to face Satan as fast as possible. Satan's the boss of Sheol, the floor I'm currently on. And I really love the music on this level. Like, the music, I really loved the old Isaac music, I have to admit, but the work they did on this version is just amazing. This was a pretty scary room, I have to admit. But yeah, I do take a bit of damage here. I think overall I did pretty good, because I had a lot of things to dodge. I think we go every way apart from the right way. So yeah, we have these ghost monsters which we fought earlier. The tanky ones, really annoying. I don't know whether, yeah, we do take damage here. So we're down to 6 soul hearts, not bad. But at this point, if we lose any more, I'd be in a bit of a trouble because Satan does do a lot of damage, and his attack pattern, as you'll see, is really hard to dodge. I feel like they increase the speed at which Satan attacks, definitely. And Fistula, I couldn't have asked for an easier. I say that and take damage, but honestly, I couldn't have asked for an easier mini boss at this point, because the bosses you could potentially fight is just really tough. And yeah, these are one of the tougher bosses I'm talking about. They just blow up right in your face, and I take a lot of damage here. I'm down to only 4 soul hearts. At this point, I'm really worried. I'm like, will I be able to defeat Satan on 4 soul hearts and 3, red hearts? So yeah, it's at this point we're facing double greed, which is not the best thing because he has pretty fast attacks. Take half a soul heart, and yeah, they're pretty tanky. I get Steam Sale, whoop-de-doo, so useful. Another Fistula. Take a lot of damage. The more I keep fighting, the more I feel like we're not gonna win this. I felt at this point I felt like I made the wrong decision to enter Sheol, because I could have just ended the game once I defeated Mom's Heart. But I'm ballsy like that. I really want to just go all the way. I'm using Trinity Shield effectively there. As you can see, I'm blocking Greed's projectiles. I really don't need the money. I'm just trying to race out now. And I noticed there were no doors outside this room, so I just decided to bomb the room and escape, because I didn't want to spend time just defeating those ghosts in that constricted space, because I really didn't want to take extra pointless damage. And yeah, we luckily find the boss room, so we just have to get rid of these guys, which is not the toughest thing in the world. I just had to be careful of my rotations, because that eye laser thing just kept rotating, as you can see, and it doesn't stop until you clear the room. I got 2 of the diamonds, not the best thing. I decided to use the spacebar item, down to 1 red heart. And yeah, Satan summons, I think, 1 fallen. Yeah, 1 fallen and 2 bomb sperms. And it's pretty easy at this point because I have the Trinity Shield, so I can dodge or block the fallen's projectiles, but not the lasers. And the lasers do quite a bit of damage. As you can see, I took half a soul heart, 1 full soul heart, my bad. But yeah, I destroyed the fallen, and Satan awakens. So we face Satan, and at this point, I'm like, I can tank the damage with my Trinity Shield, but then I forgot he had that attack, and at this point, I lost it, because I really don't know what I was doing. I started panicking, and each time I went in front of him, I just took that laser damage, and I lost I think at least 4 soul hearts, at least 3 soul hearts. We defeated the first phase, and the second phase is where it got really, really tough, because not only does he spawn black bomb sperms, but his legs, the way his attack pattern works, I think, is he spawns the bomb sperms, and then he attacks with his hooves from behind you, so you're constricted. You really don't have space to move, because you'll notice in this fight, I'm trying to target the bomb sperms because they charge at you and do a lot of damage. And while I'm trying to avoid the bomb sperms, I end up going backwards and into the Satan legs. So yeah, I'm down to 3 hearts. I'm really panicking at this moment. And yeah, I'm really cautious. I take another half a heart damage. I'm down to 2.5, 2 hearts. It's really, really close game, man. 1 more attack, and at this point I'm just going for him, and we take Satan down. The sigh of relief, I stopped playing for a while and just sat back, And yeah, this was one of the endings. I think it was ending 12, as we'll see later on. Yeah, thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was my Sheol plus 30+Boss room plus Mom's Heart run. And we unlocked ending 12, where Isaac locks himself in a chest. And as you'll see now, I skip the credits and we go to the stats. I unlock the demon tail, which is, I'm guessing, an item. And yeah, as you can see, I have the Polaroid. I've defeated the mom 5 times. and I have the 12th ending. So yeah, thanks guys again for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.